Hi guys, welcome to Lovely Twin 22. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another pick a card reading, and this is the weekly career reading commencing November 11 up to November 17, 2019. Each pass was arranged by Saint Michael, and Saint Michael say, you have to relax when it comes to love life and focus on career. Focus your attention on it, because if you focus too much attention on the people around you, it will ruin your career, they say, because a lot of people will be very aggressive within this week since the energy is very low. And as of this time, the angels say some people are in berserk mode or has that anger issue because of their past, traumatic past with others. That's what I'm sensing as well. And to be honest, when I try to tackle on with the energy of those who ask me of which pile, I can tackle it right away with what's going on with them. To be honest, the energy is very intense, so if I don't reply back, it means that I got overwhelmed by the energies that that's around. Anyway, the angels say, if that happens, the angels told me just relax, okay, and focus on which pile are resonating, because to be honest, the angels say sometimes I can tackle on the energy, especially if you're dealing with someone whom is and not really kind of low vibe, because I have to try to go within, okay, try to tackle their energy even more. It's very hard, to be honest. And even the readings, whenever I tackle on to someone, or especially in what's going on, if I tackle on to someone's energy that is in a low vibration, it affects me as well. Okay, my energy is also adapting to theirs, so that we can able to tackle on. That's why some readers would say to you that whomever was drawn to a video, it means that you're on the same vibration as they are. But I think it doesn't mean that way. It means that you're tackling on certain energy of your person as well, and you're being called on to watch it. That is some cases. If you felt drawn to watch a certain reading, then go ahead. It means that the heaven has a sign for you there. So is there anything else, angels? They said within this week, it's just normal to have that, energy of sadness that you will feel. It's because of, today's a purging week. Sadness week, the angels say, a time to meditate and contemplate. And some people say 1111 is a special day. Okay, the day that I'm filming this is exactly on that day. Okay, I know that it comes out late because I'm away and I've been busy, and please, I do apologize if some readings come out late. Anyway, the angels told me that, when it comes to your career, if you have troubles with your relationship with others, better tackle on what you have on your plate right now, rather than be bugged on what others are, are trying to pull you down or whatever they do to you. I'm sorry about the noise. Anyway, is there anything else, angels? They keep on saying relax. Okay, is there anything else? They said that's it. So anyway, we have 4 piles. Pile 1 is the Angel of Magic. Pile 2, Angel of Power. Pile 3, Angel of Wisdom. Pile 4 is the Angel of Dreams. Now, choose wisely, guys. Don't base it on your ego, or else it may not resonate. The angels told me that within this week, reminder, don't get involved in fights, according to them, or else you might, let go of a job. So please be patient with your colleagues, be patient with your boss and your clients, okay? because it's gonna be an aggressive energy for some. Some people may not handle their emotions very well. That's why they have a tendency, to pull people down whenever they are sad. So please be advised, be understanding to such people. Okay, and sometimes they have troubles at home. That's why they are like that. Try to understand their pain. Avoid judging too much because, sometimes we thought that that person is rude, and then when we tackle on with their life, we understand now why they have certain attitude. And that's why, I'm very sad that some people really don't watch YouTube readings or something like this, okay, on YouTube, and they're not aware on how to heal themselves. And they think that it's an abnormality, because to be honest, it's not, okay? It's just, your past experiences are making you like this. And in order for you to heal, you need to contemplate on what happened in the past, why it happened, what you need to change. And if it's nothing to do with you, then, your past could be used for future use. Could be you're made to counsel people in the future. That's why you encounter those things in the past. I know it's very heavy. Some people are upset about it, but to be honest, there are hidden blessings that you don't know, and you will be very thankful, especially if you're someone whom is what do you call this, especially if you're someone whom wants to be guided by your experiences, because I feel like, some people doesn't understand the pain unless it happened to them. And you got those experiences because the truth is you need to help others. I'm sorry, I just lost for words lately, okay? Anyway, is there anything else? They said it's because some demons are trying to bug light workers to do their light work job. Okay, and some certain things really happened, the angels say. So, I'm sorry if I get distracted sometimes. So, is there anything else? They said, you have to contemplate on what's going on with your life if you really want to know what's the truth and reality of why certain things happen to you in the past, and try to heal your old wounds and hurt. Forgive your colleagues or those who hurt you, so that you will be able to be calmer within this week. So is there anything else, angels? They said that's it. So anyway, we got 4 piles. Pile 1 is the Angel of Magic. Pile 2, Angel of Power. Pile 3, Angel of Wisdom. Pile 4 is the Angel of Dreams. So kindly choose wisely and don't base it on your ego. And I really have a hard feeling about number 2. I don't know why. Anyway, just focus on the cards. And anyway, if you're not yet ready, just post the video. I'll proceed now with pile number 1. Hi guys, for those who chose pile number 1, which is the Angel of Magic, the Magician card, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see what's going on with your career, pile number 1. So here is the overall theme. You got to the sea, no place like home, and then message in a bottle. So anyway, we will see the magic cards, what it wanna say. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 1, commencing November 11 up to November 17, 2019. I'm sensing a lot of issues going on inside your office, guys. There could be an egotistical person there, and they don't admit their wrongdoings. That's what I'm sensing, and they're pretending to be innocent. Some of them are feeling envious of your achievements. That's why they make up a fight, so that you want to get up or you won't get promoted. That's what I'm sensing. This person is really a hater, whoever that is. And they will do the best that they can so that they can have a favor of your boss or someone that's in a higher position than you are. But your boss likes you, according to the angels. One more 4. Okay, they want to give more for magic cards. Even the cards flew. Okay, I'll just take the cards because some cards flew. Alright, they asked me to take those cards, and I feel like, they are in pain because they're not a favorite inside the office. That's why they're so envious of you. That's what I sense with the person in the office of yours. Just focus on your career. Don't focus too much on the hate. My head hurts really. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 1, commencing November 11 up to November 17, 2019. My head hurts a lot. I really sense that whoever that is, he or she is a low vibrational person. Somebody who's egotistical and wants attention of others. That's also what I see. And if someone is being praised on, they feel envious. And they want the praise to themselves and not to anyone else. They have a tendency to block people because they love posting in social media of what's going on with their career. About what I'm sensing like they love to manipulate people by their postings. So please be careful with this person, whoever that is. So this is the overall energy of your reading, the outcome. I feel like you're gonna ignore this person, like you don't care about them and what they will tell others. So we will clarify. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. One more shuffle, they say. So, this person likes to talk a lot. They love to gossip too. But sometimes they're not being honest of what they share to people. And they are hurting others by their postings in social media. They're jealous of people that is of a high ranks. That's what I'm sensing. So we'll see about the energy. You got the Queen of Forces here. So I feel like this is the person that I talk about, the one that envious of you. Because to be honest, you're like the Empress, who is a nurturer, loving, abundant person. And you're just chill, relaxed. And they are not, okay? They want to control others, manipulate. And I see that, you're the real this, but they are really like this, okay? Your energy is more on highly than they are, and you're high vibrational compared to the energy of this envious individual. So you got the King of Scrolls. So I feel here that, your intuition is telling you the truth, that this person is not really a good friend of yours to have, or somebody that you can trust at all. And the good news is that you're aware about it. That's why I feel like you're someone who is closed off. And within this week, the angels told you not to trust this person. Turn away from this one, okay? Whatever they say that, hurting or untruthful, or whatever they do to distract your reputation, just turn your back, okay? Don't let your ego win according to the angels. Just be chill like the Empress, okay? Since this is your overall energy, because I feel like, they're doing that to cut up attention of people, because I feel like you're really rising above, okay? And you're doing well with your career. As you can see, it's smooth flowing, and I feel like it's destined for you to have this career, this abundance, because I feel like you got the favor of your boss, okay? And you're committed to this, career of yours, and I feel like this person is envious of you, of what you achieved, because with the crescent moon, I really feel here, okay, that you're someone whom is not aware. Some of you, okay, some of you are not aware how this person is envious of you, or what gossips they post or tell others, because with the moon card here, I feel like this person has a lot of secrets, whoever that is, okay? And this person is not even focused on work, while you're someone who just focus on work, and you're not focused on the secrets of others. And it's destined to be that you have this individual in your life, because I feel like, you're teaching this individual to behave. That's what I'm sensing. To be professional when it comes to career. So anyway, with the Oriole and the Sphinx, I feel here that this person is lonely in their life, unsuccessful, unfulfilled, and with this, they have emotional breakdown according to the angels. They're not even passionate with their life. They're not successful and happy with their career because of the fact that, they don't see it as a blessing from the divine. They always see the sand rather than, what they have. And then the next card is the accent. So what I have here is that this person, look at that's very envious, because you're reaching your dreams and they are still in this mountain. That's why they're so jealous of you. And they're watching you from afar. That's what I'm sensing. So with the treasure and the 9 of Cups, so compare your energy, compare with this person's energy. You have it all together and you're happy with your life. Well, this person has a treasure, but I feel like they only see, what they don't have with you. Like they have something and then they also feel envious of others because they want more, could be. Then the next is Archangel Raphael reverse. So I feel like you're somebody whom put your guard up to this person, because I feel like you have a reputation to take good care of. That's why I feel like you don't want to be stuck with their ways. That's why I feel like you're not following this person in social media. This person is very stressful for you because I feel like you're someone who's balancing your life, and that's why you're letting go of somebody who's too emotional or someone who has issues that is not healed yet. Next card is the Sands of Time. So what I have here, guys, is that you don't want war, you want peace. And I feel like, some of you might fight this person if you're not at peace. So please be patient with them. If you can't, move away from them, or else it might start a war. So with the Sands of Time, I feel here that you must be like this. You must not be someone whom is pushing this person to mature. Because the more that you fight them in social media or with your colleagues, the more that you will not be at peace. And they're just trying to start a war or spark a fire so that they may get attention, and they may see you, or your colleagues may see you as someone that is not good. So please be careful with their trap according to the angels, because I feel like they're so deceitful. They're not being honest with their words. No wonder you're angry at this person. Then with Archangel Michael reverse, and I see here that the angels gave you a signal that this person is not really a good friend to have or cannot be trusted. And I feel like, you still want to try with this person, though you have this, known deep within that the person that you're currently dealing with is somebody whom is, not really your soul family. And I understand that, guys, because to be honest, when it was my first day at school, I saw someone whom is my classmate, and I have a hunch that that person cannot be trusted. And I feel like some of you receive that kind of hunch with this person, that it is in the heart. Whenever you have a hunch, it came from the divine, it came from God, because we're connected by our heart chakra to God. It's a gateway to heaven according to the angels. That's why they require us to open up our hearts as always, and not to base always in ego, because it is in our hearts and not on the ego that we listen to the divine, the angels say. And your intuition is telling you not to fight this person, not to be very defensive. Just release yourself from them, because I feel like this person is trying to get your attention so you won't focus at work, and you may lose your passion when it comes to your career. So if ever you got angry with this person, just take a step back, okay? Try to release your pain. Try to, calm yourself, and not to browse your social media. If ever you can, unfollow, but if you block, it might be an issue in the office. So what you can do is unfollow this person if you're not comfortable anymore. So the next is the loving elementals, and I feel like, a lot of people really admire you. A lot of people really believes in you. And I feel like whenever it's about this person, I feel like they don't trust this person. That's why this person is moving away. Like, I feel like this could be your enemy inside the office. They're giving you negative vibes according to the angels. So with the winged messengers here, I feel like, somebody will approach you and will talk to you about, this person. Could be because of their posting, and I think that it's gonna break your heart. And some of you will be very shy about it and wanting to find another job offer, because you're so hurt of what this person did. And then the next card is the odd sum. So what I have here is that your angels are telling you the truth, that you have to let go of your ego. You have to let go of this person, and you need to put your guard up, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to fight. It means like you protect your reputation in a good way. Okay, you don't have to fight. You just need to sit down and watch the show, or unfollow if you're not really comfortable. Just focus on your work, because I feel like your boss believes in you rather than this egotistical person who just brags, who just manipulate people by their gossips. So it's better to be professional rather than be childish like the person that you're dealing with. So the next card is the Oracle of Delphi, and I feel like this person see you as somebody who's doing well with their career, because I think that they are not, okay? They're not doing well with it. That's why they're so envious of you. And with clearing the way, so most of you, okay, because I see that there's 2 cards here that you really want to let go of this career of yours. Some of you might leave a job because of them, because you're hurt, and you really want to release the swords that they put on to you. But I feel like, some of you, your boss or some colleagues may try to force you to stay. Okay, because I feel like there's still a blockage here. It means that somebody is stopping you from moving away from the career because of this individual that you're dealing with. So the first outcome is the birth. So the angels told me that, you are being loved by your colleagues and you didn't see it because you're too focused on someone that's angry at you, as you can see. And I feel like this person is trying to manipulate you so that you may let go of this career of yours or this job. And I think that they're so envious. Look at the green compared to what they earn, okay? I feel like, you need to let go of this person already. It's time to, not to fight with them, because the more that you will tackle on them, their energy, the more that you will think that you're hated. All honesty, guys, you're loved. It's only one person who's angry at you or envious of what you have, and this person is trying to bug you so you may not have this abundance and you may put an ending to it. Okay, for now this death card is in reverse because I feel like you are in pain, but I feel like you still wanna hold on to your career. Next card is Archangel Gabriel reverse. So I feel like, some of you will stand in your power. That's what I'm sensing here. And I feel like, with the Sun and the Fool, even if you're not happy anymore with whomever this is, you will not talk. And this is the good news with you guys, okay? If you just let it be, if you not fight with this person, you will stay in your job. The angels say just don't do anything and just don't talk with the Archangel Gabriel. Don't try to defend yourself and try to burst the flame. It's better to keep silent. That is professional way. Anyway, here are your magic cards. You got tournament. So it means that, for this colleague of yours, they think that everything is a challenge, or you're somebody who's challenging them to be better, or they must be higher than you. That's what they perceive on. So with the risk and help, I think here that with these swords that's here, I feel like you don't really want to tackle with them, but then I feel like you're someone who's compassionate and still wanting to help this individual. But with the free yourself here, and the neutralizing blast could be they have been saying mean things about you, and they say it's only swords, okay? You don't have to believe it. You just need to let go, free yourself from this individual, and try to heal your heart. because wherever you are about the career, you're successful and happy. So continue on doing that. Continue on being this person who's a loving energy and kind, and your wish shall be granted. And I feel like you will have a lot of abundance to come, if only you will not be threatened by this person whom is trying to manifest your downfall. Okay, just don't burst the flames. Okay, and with the fog here, divinely guided, I think that, you're divinely guided not to look on what this person is up to with the fog. If you're watching or trying to search in YouTube about this individual, I feel like you are blocked from knowing, because I feel like the angels want you to concentrate on your work. Okay, on your success, rather on your money, the angels say, finances, rather than in this individual who's pulling you down. Fly. Okay, fly high. And with turn against, I think that you're thinking like this person is trying to gossip so that everyone will be against you, and it's going round and round in your head. And I think that is forcing you to leave this job, which is, you feel unhappy about it. I'm sensing like, whomever this is, the angels say, shield yourself. Try to move away from this individual, because this person is just accusing you of something that is not good. And if ever they have someone alongside with them, the angels say you're being protected by your soul family. So I feel like, if you take an action, you will have a negative outcome. So kindly just, be somebody who just stand in your post, just do your job, and not someone whom will hurt this individual even more or make the situation worse. So we turn into a pumpkin. What I see here is that you need to focus on your own abundance, the angels say. And someday, this person will receive their karma for doing such things to you, because with this card, I feel like you're on the right track. You're someone whom is on the justice upright, and there are somebody whom is, manipulating the situation, despising you or envious of you. And I think that your colleagues know that, because your colleagues see you as someone in this loving energy, and they're seeing you as abundant and joyful on where you are. And you're committed to your job. And I feel like somebody, whomever is stopping you from, going away from your career, I really feel here that this person doesn't want you to go. Okay, because they see your verse and they are listening to you. That's what I'm sensing. And they are aware that whomever you're dealing with is someone who's wicked. And with this signal, I feel here that you're really being protected by God from them. And you can sense right away with a signal. Just pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the signs, because you have been receiving signs about this, the angels say. It's from God. You're being divinely guided to go towards what you need to do with your career right now. And I feel like this person is playing innocent when in all honesty they are the wicked one. So you got to recover here. So what I want you to do is to try to, recover from whatever they did to you. Try to, not to speak, okay? It's better to be silent and unfollow their social media if they are hurting you. And if some people are saying to you about what this person is doing, just say, I don't want to talk about it, because it might burst your anger. Okay, they might fuel that anger deep within. So what you can say to them is that, please, I don't want to hear about it anymore. I want to focus on my career. That's what you can do. I want to be professional, and I should not, try to make those things first. That's how you can handle it, guys. So you got a message in a bottle. So I feel here that the heaven is sending you messages because I feel like you're drowning from this individual who's sending you, negativity in your life and no place like home. And I feel like, you're not yet making up your mind if you're gonna move away from your career. I think that a part of you wants to leave, okay, because it's not a place anymore of home, no peace at all, because of this individual, but a part of you still wants to stay, they say. So I feel like you need to stay, guys, because your outcome is, you will stay in the company. And you will realize that this person is just trying to make you, or forcing you to get away from your career because they're envious of you. And my head hurts a lot. So with the angel of magic here, magician, you can manifest your life. You're doing well with your career, as you can see. And I feel like this is, a blessing to you by the divine, that you have been given this job that you're good at. The angels say, so why will you release yourself from it just because of this individual? Well, just, go with the flow. Just, focus on your career, but don't fight with this individual. Let the people see that you're someone who's loving and caring rather than the one who's in berserk and, will push you to leave your job. Don't make them win because, if you leave, then it means they won, right? Anyway, here are your advice. You got awakening, energetic updates, a new way of being, integration. So you're being called on to put the situation to rest. And with the moon here, I feel like there's secrecy that's surrounding the situation or some gossips. The angels say it's just an illusion of them. It's not true. Just put it to rest, okay? Because the more that you fight it, the more that people will think that you might feel guilty about it, okay? That it's true. So it's better to be calm, okay? And to put it to rest rather than focus on it. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So I feel like this connection that you have with your person is somewhat karmic. And I think here that you need to, release them by praying to God that you need to release this person. Okay, unbound their energy because I feel like they could be in pain. They could be an energy vampire and they are trying their best to manipulate you so that they can be able to get your energy. So kindly avoid this individual because they're not part of your soul family and they are meant to be released rather than, to keep. Sorry about the noise. You have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So anyway, your ancestors are helping you to calm down, to reach your goals and your dreams. And they say, pay attention to your blessings rather than to this dishonest person, they say, because there's a lot to be thankful about. And this individual is just, jealous of the blessings that you have. So kindly not be envious or not be in pain of what they do. And learn to release individuals that are toxic to you. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? So in this time, they ask you to be in a hermit mode, to try to have some alone time. If you can trust everyone that's around you because of the moon, because of the secrecy, then be alone, okay? Be someone who's nurturer and show to them that you're not what they are accusing you. Okay, be professional and you will have it someday, the recognition of others. Because I think that those people involved here knows that you are this. You're a loving person. You're kind and you're not someone who's in reverse. So anyway, here are the other advice for you, law of attraction. Keep your thoughts positive and surround yourself with positive people and situations. And you will attract more positivity into your life. So better release that individual, because some people, even though they know that somebody is hurting, they still keep that person in their friends list. Okay, better learn how to let go of others. You don't have to be people pleaser, guys, because we cannot please everyone. Remember that. It's time to let go. It's time to love yourself. Understand how you feel, because this person is not healthy for you. And if you ask me what if about the gossips and so on, I can trust anyone. Well, matter yourself. Matter yourself. Love yourself. And focus on your career, rather than with these evil thoughts of others, their gossips. Why are you gonna be bugged if it's not true? Okay? Be professional. Keep silent. Time management. Place your priorities at the top of your to-do list, and don't allow distractions to deter your focus. So this is what you need to do, because I feel like this individual, whoever this is somebody who wants to destroy you, wants to destroy your abundance. And what you can do is to top your priorities. The one that you really need to focus on right now is your career, your work, and not those people that are hurting. Okay, don't worry, because there's still some people that believes in you, that you're the kind one and not this individual who's jealous of you. So the next card is, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. So what I want to say to you is that, be thankful that you are in this reading, because I feel like, you're in pain. You're indecisive whether or not to let go of your career. Stay away from the illusion that this person has put onto you. And now, remember, the angels say the more that you release yourself, the more that they will not bug you. And remember how to handle bullies. Somebody are being bullied a lot if they have negative reactions. But if you're somebody who's not bugged by bullies, you're just silent, they will get tired of bullying you. So that's the best solution. So is there anything else, angels? They said it's time to contemplate and try to meditate to cut the cords and ask the divine to help you with it, because I feel like this is someone who's karmic. And put your guard up when it comes to, your heart, your energy. Ask for shield from the divine, so that this person may not get your energy, guys, because I feel like they are energy vampires. So is there anything else, angels? They said relax within this week. You don't need to fight this person and others involved. Just be patient with them. And keep on memorizing these lines that I will not interfere, or I will not cause any pain or trouble, because this is my career, this is the blessing of God, and whomever is trying to, get in the way, it's just, evil spirits trying to manipulate them, and pray for them because it's bad, right? So is there anything else? They said that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose pile number 1, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose pile number 2, which is the Angel of Power, the High Priestess card, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see what's going on with your career, pile number 2. So here is the overall theme. You have happy, happy. in reverse or both ways, the angels say. Now we'll see about the magic cards, what it wants to tell us. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 2, commencing November 11 up to November 17, 2019. Don't focus on your ego, just go with the flow according to the angels. Don't focus too much attention on money problems, the angels say, because you will have an answer or a solution for it according to them. And they say the more that you react with your problem, the more that you will not do well with your career, because I'm sensing here that because of your energy, it's draining other people as well. And they told me some people wants to help you with your problem, but you don't communicate it to others, because I feel like you have a pain on asking help. It's your problem, like you don't really want to ask others help, but in this time around with your money trouble, it's now time to ask, the angels say. They are sending you some people who can help you with your problem, the angels say. And some people actually want to give it for you. And I feel like, they are regretful of not helping you in the past. Probably the reason why you're holding back on asking help. That's what I'm sensing. And these people understand your pain because they have been through a lot in their journey in life. That's why they are willing to help you. That's also what I get with your reading. And they understand how much you feel the suffering of not having much for yourself even, and for your family. And my head hurts. It means that you keep on repeating it in your mind. How can you be successful? How can you be happy? How can you be financially stable? And I feel like, because of you're too focused on the hurt, that's why it's pushing you away from your abundance and joy in life. Because right now, what you need to focus on is your career. And in terms of money, pray for it, okay? The angels say, and they will send you the right person to help you with your trouble. We'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 2, commencing November 11 up to November 17, 2019. If you have trouble with love life, I feel like your person likes you. You don't need to worry about certain things. Right now, you need to focus with your career. That's what you need to focus on according to the angels, since that is the one that you think is falling apart. You don't have to, focus too much attention or worry on certain things that distract you or not making you focus on material gain. That's what I'm sensing. You will get a promotion one time, but I really feel here that some people don't want you to get a promotion because they know you're attracted to your heart, or you're egotistical, you worry too much, and that's what they don't like about it. And I feel like, they're regretful of entrusting you some matters, and the angels say try to release your worries. At least the angels say try to gain your self-confidence even more. Self-confidence to the divine even. That is your overall energy. Now the outcome is waterfall in upright. They say relax your energy, the angels say. We'll clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. The angels told me that you must focus on other things aside from hurting yourself with your ego. There's no use of telling yourself you're not successful, you're not happy of what you achieved. Because the more that you push yourself down, the more that, you will lose your passion in life. So, better be patient with yourself. Don't be harsh, okay? Relax. Why not be thankful of what you have right now? Because I'm sensing like there's a lot to be thankful about and to focus about. Rather than thinking negative things about yourself, avoid ranting too much as well. The more that you're appreciative of your blessings, the more abundance and joy will come into your life. Now here is the overall energy. You got Akashic field reverse. So what I have here is that if you just let go of your worry, of this negative thinking, of not loving yourself because this is in reverse, you must focus on self-love and try to be happy. Focus on the happiness instead of those things that's worrying you. If you really have trouble with money, you can always pray to God. To be honest, I encountered that moment I was in trouble with money because I shared to you guys that I shared my abundance with a person that I helped in the past. And what happened is that I gave my everything. I don't have anything left for what will I pay for my business. So I feel like, in terms of money troubles, we can always pray to God, okay? And He will help us find solution or ways. Now, what happened to me with regards to my trouble is that God sent me clients, okay? And I was able to pay my own debt. I was able to recover from that downfall. And that experience made me learn that I shouldn't give all, okay? I should save some for myself, and this time around, save yourself, love yourself, nurture yourself. You don't have to say negative things about you, okay? And when it comes to your career, don't always blame yourself that you can't do anything right, because I feel like you're hurting your heart. It's so time to love yourself, and I feel like, with the Queen of Scrolls here, you must release yourself from your ego. That's what I'm sensing, and try to, focus on your healing work, focus on manifesting positivity in your life, and release this kind of hurting that you place in your heart, mind, body, and soul. And I feel like they will send you some friends and some people that will help you to release such worry and pain. And they will help you heal as well. Whenever you feel down and upset, the angels say you must relax within this week and try to avoid manifesting negative things and not manifest your ego, please, they say. So with the King of Forces, I feel here that it's now time to try to make yourself happy and see your worth. The angel says because the King of Swords is in reverse. It means that you're not thinking something positive about yourself. Okay, you're feeling like you're pulling yourself down, probably because of what also some people say to you or your trauma in your past. And remember that if you have that traumatic past, the only way to recover is to see yourself, what you can do. Try to focus on rebuilding yourself, programming yourself into someone better rather than putting yourself inside the box of what other people perceive you to be. Because I feel like, you're in pain. You have this trauma. Could be people judge you in a negative way with a judgment in reverse. It's not right about you, because I feel like this time You need to be somebody whom is the King of Swords in upright. Because I feel whoever down you could be somebody whom is like an emperor, who is very dominant, that's what I'm sensing. And I feel like you're stuck for a very long time of what others have said to you. And it's now time to release that. It's now time to see your own worth, what you can do, and rebuild your life. Try to save money for yourself, and don't base always on ego that you can do anything, because I feel like you can. Okay, you have a job, you have a career, as you can see. If you're still looking for a job, they say that they can't give you a job if you're not on the right minded thinking, because what will happen if you worry too much? The angels say you will receive this reverse, all reverse. Okay? Sorry about that. Could be your throat chakra is blocked. Try to work on your throat chakra. Could be you're nervous whenever there's an interview. And the angels say try to, practice when you communicate. It will help you. Or try to make a YouTube channel like me, because before, I don't really have a good self-confidence, to be honest. Okay, that's why I didn't push forward this task that was given to me, because I'm a shy type person. And when I started it, that is when I start to realize that I have this self-confidence to talk, to speak up. Now, if you're not confident with the way that you speak, I want you to, read a book. Read a book, not silently, but, vocally, okay? You need to speak. You need to practice your speech. And that is the way that I do. Because, to be honest, I really have a hard time to communicate. I'm not really that good in communication, but I tell you guys, practice makes perfect, and it helps you boost your self-confidence. Because I feel with the High Priestess, you're not following your intuition, because your intuition is telling you what you can do. You're releasing that diploma, you're releasing that scroll, the scroll that has, written things that you can do. Okay, don't manifest your sadness at what others are saying to you, because I feel like you have been told a lot of things, negative things with the justice in reverse. And if those people are hurting you, better be in a hermit mode. Okay, listen to yourself and not what others are perceiving you, because you're greater than you think, the angels say. So with the will, wisdom, and mind reverse, so I'm sensing here that you're just focused on what others will bring you. Could be you don't have a job and you're expecting people to help you. That could be because you think you can't do anything. That is for some. And some people will do this, okay? You will more focus on your career, on what you can do. And I feel like you will have an opportunity if you will do this. They say, do what you're passionate about with the Knight of Wands. And I feel like you're gonna receive this offer. And practice your craft. Practice what you can do. Like in communication, as I told you. And with Archangel Raphael, try to heal your heart from those negative comments or negativity that people say to you, and try to listen to yourself. Try to see what you can do, what you're passionate about, because your talent is more likely what you should be in when it comes to your career or business even, and it will give you abundance. Do not pay attention to whatever burdens you, because I feel like you're holding on to people that are saying mean things. So please release yourself from focusing too much on what they say. Focus on yourself, on your self-healing. and try to regain back your power by seeing yourself in a different perspective or in a different light. So in the sense of time, I'm sensing here that you need to put an ending towards a cycle of thinking negative things. Avoid negativity and try to focus on your future, on your dreams, your desire, and believe and trust in your faith and faith. And I feel like with this scroll, you need to have plans for the future, and that's what you need to focus on. And if you have trouble with money, I feel like, abundance is coming if you let go of your doubts, if you let go of these fears, anxiety, and negativity in your life, and focus on those people whom are making you happy, making you feel good, rather than focus on people that are pulling you down. So the next card is a lightning bolt. And I think that you're hurt from what others are saying. It keeps on repeating in your reading, guys. And you must focus on those loving energies rather than those people that are hurting. And they repeat it for you because they want to say to you how much you are loved, how much you are blessed. And they're sad and lonely that you're focused too much in this, okay, in the attack of others and on what you think you can do. Why not focus on what you can do? The angels say on your own achievements, because people are unique. Everyone has a talent, everyone has a skill, okay? And if you don't know yet, why not take time to meditate, take time to be in a hermit mode, examine your life, what you're good at, especially while you're still young, okay? I know that you have dreams when you're young, okay, and you know what you're passionate about. Why not focus on it? So anyway, like when you're good in baking, why not make cakes, or do something about your talent? You can make use of it, right? And sell it. Form a restaurant. The angels say you can do that. Anyway, here is the outcome. You got the waterfall. So I feel like most of you, since this is your outcome, you might be burdened, okay, of what others are saying to you. And I feel now that you realize that what you have to do, you're starting to wake up to release these people whom are hurting to you and start to focus on your abundance, manifest your life. But guys, even though you can do this, you're still carrying that burden. So you need to purge that pain of the past. You need to purge on what people are saying to you or what your mind are pertaining about you that is negative. They say it's now time to let go of your burdens. It's now time to manifest the life that you want, to try to rebuild your life and save money. They say, instead of focusing too much on worry, anxiety, and pain. So anyway, let's see. What will the magic cards are trying to tell you guys? So you got a decision card. So anyway, it says, it is better to be a fool or a coward. Fools may get things done occasionally, but cowards live longer. So what it tells me, guys, is that you don't have to be a coward. You have to keep on trying your best, okay? That's what you need to do. So with certain death, I feel like this is your ego. This is what others are saying to you, because I will read this for you. Some spirits cling to one person, feasting on the growing fear until a final moment of all-consuming terror. So I feel like, if you let that fear, that ego, that negativity rule over you. It will eat you up, and you cannot concentrate anymore on what you do. As you can see with this, those people who say those mean things to you, they are karmics, and they are pulling you down instead of, trying to manifest. This is the Emperor card. You need to stand in your power, guys, and you need to know the truth about yourself and release this negativity that's around you. Be a high priestess. Know yourself, okay? And try to release the negativity in your life. Change path. And some of you are being called on to change your career. And the angels say, to know the career that is made for you, you must learn yourself. You must know your talent and your skill. Or you can also base it on your dreams, the signs. Some of the signs are given to you if you ask of which path you should take. Because I feel like you've been given signs from the divine of what work you should be in. And with the shovel here, they say that avoid getting into, the past of what others are saying to you, especially if you have childhood trauma. Like people may say that in your past that you can't do anything, could be your grades are low. They say avoid tucking yourself into it because you're living the present. Okay, people can change. If they can't do well in the past, they can accelerate, right? Like, look at those, people who change. Even me. Okay, I'm a shy type person. And glad I'm here in YouTube and I'm talking to you guys. Okay? You need to release that ego that, is pulling you down, and those people, the words of the past, let that go, because I feel like it's tickling you not to do anything. Look at that. You're drowned in your thoughts. Words left unspoken. I will read it to you, especially for light workers out there. The secrets she carried could have saved many lives, but they quietly drowned with her. So if you're a light worker, you're being called on to do this or do your light work job, they say, don't do this to yourself. Don't fear. Because, you have been given a task on earth. Because they say that you have that capability to do that. They cannot give you a task that you cannot do. They cannot give you a skill or a talent if you can't handle it or if you can't use it. So make use of it. Make use of God's gift for you. So with this sleeping potion, I feel like you sleep aside or you try to, overindulge, some of you, so that you will let go of these emotions. And it's a bad choice, the angels say. So if you have trouble when it comes to abundance, they say it will happen, okay, with wings of Velisvel. This is, wishes fulfillment card, because it says channeling magic grants unusual wishes. So if you have trouble with money, remember to pray to God. It will be given to you if you ask, the angels say. And thrill of possibility could be this is what you think. You think that there's danger to reach for your dream. And they say try to achieve, take that leap of faith, okay? And let go of your worries, because if you keep an eye on your worries, I feel like you could be somebody who's people pleaser. Okay, what matters to you is what other people are saying. And they say it's because you're loyal to them or you're someone who's pleasing them too much. Avoid it. It's now time to listen to yourself, because I feel with this one, this is how you see yourself. I will read it to you. The hardest lesson for any elf to learn is humility. It takes a giant to teach that. So could be those people in your past teach you to be like this. That's why you look down on yourself. Could be the structure of your family, could be the society, way of thinking, and with a shadow glider, you need to glide those shadows. You need to let go of the past. You need to let go of their negativity so that you can free yourself from this, from those hurtful words that are said to you. Okay? And try to heal your inner child. Because you're better than you think. Because this is what you think. Everything is a risk and you can do it. That's what you think to yourself. And you're always like this in alert mode, like, what will people say to you? Avoid doing it, as the angels say. And you don't have to be afraid because you're being protected by the divine. And those people who say bad things to you, they are wicked, and I feel like you listen to them. That's why now you can't achieve anything. And the angels wants you to, let go of them. Try to make yourself in order, or try to win your life. The angels say, be the emperor or empress of your life, and don't let these people control you. Now, left in the cold. Even if you're left in the cold, I will read this to you. Fools view winter as a season of death because they cannot see the life underneath. If you are like this, that is the moment wherein you will grow. You will realize that the truth about yourself if you let go of certain things that is hurting you. Okay, and it will help you to know yourself on what you can do, what you can achieve. Because if you're too focused on the negativity, you cannot see yourself, you cannot see your glow, you cannot understand that you can achieve those things. And you must love yourself. The way to love yourself is to be a best friend for yourself. Okay? And Crypsis, try to be like this, the angels say. Try to pretend that you can be like what they perceive you to be. Avoid doing that. You're different from them. Especially if you're a light worker, the angels say. You're very different from others because you're a light worker. You can see what others can't. Okay, and that's what makes you unique. And I feel like you're someone who's shy type, or you could be someone who has low self-confidence because of what they did to you. And I feel like it's now time to, win. Because I feel like you're letting those words come to you. And it form a monster inside of you that eat you up. Okay, it's now time to take it upright. Okay, to fight it, to put it to rest of whatever hurt that they say to you. Because it is not you, heal your inner child. And I feel like you're down within this week because you're being called on by the divine to heal yourself, to heal your inner child. And they want to say to you how much they love you. And you're growing into your best self if you take time to be alone. If you take time to plant the seeds for the future, if you're focused on what you can do rather than what others are saying to you, and you're divinely guided to do it and to manifest your life, because I feel you're like this, okay? You think that you can't achieve anything because people see or people say that to you. But to be honest, you can do it. You can stand in your power. You can be the boss. You can do anything that you want. And I feel like once that you see your power, blocks are lifted to you. Because I feel with a show of valor here, somebody's carrying the child. And I feel like you're somebody who's just waiting for blessings. You're not taking any action. So what I want to say to you, try to see your inner child. What happened to your childhood that makes you feel this way? and try to heal it and forgive those people involved. Pray to God even more. You need it. You need the strength. You need energy to fulfill your life, because I feel like, you're a plant wanting to grow. And some of you, okay, you didn't see your worth yet, the angels say, because you're too focused on what others are saying. They are manipulating you. That's what I'm sensing. They're putting you inside the box. You can always get away from that box if you want to. And you can always stay if you want to. So it's your choice. Do you want to stay forever inside that box? Because I think that you guys are great. You just didn't see it. You just didn't see your talents yet and your skills. Okay, you can do it, guys. So be the happy. And they say to unlock your happiness, you must learn to let go of certain things that's holding you back from growing. And you need to, uplift yourself and not to put yourself down. Okay, how can you be happy if you're thinking negativity, right? So avoid thinking too much. Avoid overthinking. And avoid negativity, avoid negative thinking. You're not made in this world to be a negative thinker, the angels say. Now focus on your work, focus on what you can do. That's why you have Angel of Power, because you have that power within. And the High Priestess is here to tell you that, your higher self. Okay? And that's why you have that High Priestess card before. I forgot where I placed it, guys. Sorry. But anyway, here. You have the High Priestess twice, but the other is in reverse. It's because you didn't listen to your higher self. Your higher self is telling you that you have that power to manifest your life, to win this game, okay, of life. Let go of your control issues. Listen to your heart. Listen to what you can do. Listen to the angels even more, because I believe most those who watch number 2 are light workers. Okay, so anyway, here are the advice for you. You got Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. So some of you are meant to do this. And some people may question me, hey, how can I do that? I don't even have self-confidence and so forth. As I told you, start a little, just like what happened to me. Do what you're being called to do, whether to write a book, do a YouTube channel, and so forth. And I tell you, once that you try it, it will help you to boost your self-confidence. And that is why I'm very thankful to God. Because before I did this channel, my self-confidence is very low. Okay, and I think I can do anything. To be honest, I wanna cry right now. And just follow your dreams. Follow what you can do. Try to manifest. Try to heal yourself from the past hurts and pain. Forget those people who tell negative things to you. Try to win your life. You will be successful someday. And then you have Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand by you. Stand beside you, sorry. So what I'm saying here is that, you're not alone, because I feel like the ancestors, the angels, the saints in heaven are helping you, are providing guidance for you on what you can do. I know that most of you are light workers here as I view it, okay? That's why we encounter these things, because we need to understand the pain of others. We need to understand what life is, okay? And, we're in this journey of, abundance and joy in our lives. We're being guided on by the divine to stand in our power so we can help more people like this. Okay, I feel like most of you are being called on to be a teacher. are being called on to empower others who encounter the same pain that you have. And try to comfort those people whom are having that low self-confidence. So that is what you're being called on to do. If you need help with YouTube channel, I can help you guys, okay? But as I told you, if you don't really have that confidence about your communication skills, read books, okay? Read books. Don't read it, silently. Read it aloud. I know it sounds crazy, but do it. Because that is how I achieve this. That is how I practice, guys. Because to be honest, sometimes I sleep with my words until now. But practice makes perfect, and continue believing on yourself, on what you can do, on what you can achieve. So the next is gratitude. You attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. So focus on the blessings, guys, and not on the pain of the past. There's a lot to be thankful about. You're not just seeing it, the angels say, because you're focused too much on your sadness, as you can see with this set of cards. Okay? You're focused too much on fake friends, on those people who pull you down. So avoid focusing on the wrong people, the angels say, because those people whom are helpful to you are the ones who's uplifting you higher. Okay, they're not putting you down. There's somebody whom is saying, hey, you can do it. You can be like this and that. You're good at this. Listen to those people. Listen to those instead of those who didn't see what you can do. So the next is let go. Release the desire to control the situation. Leave it up to God's infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. So what I see here, guys, is that you need to let go of the hurt, of those hurtful words that was pierce onto your heart. Because I feel like you guys are fearful. Could be you have a fear of others as well, afraid of people, afraid of speaking in public, and you're being called on to preach. So try to boost your self-confidence, as I told you. Start first a little. If you can show your face on YouTube, do what I do. Just showing my hands. Okay, if you don't have that guts to show your face, there's a lot of ways, okay? And if you don't have confidence with your, with your craft, practice, okay? Practice makes perfect, right? So the next is oneness is my true nature. So they are asking you to be one with yourself. Be your own best friend. And not someone who's your enemy. It is yourself. Okay, it's only your ego who's telling you bad things. And you don't have to focus too much on worries. And remember, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. It's so problem-free philosophy. Oh dear. I didn't memorize the song, guys. Just listen to that, okay? Sorry, I'm not really that good at singing. Anyway, you got my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So, the more that you're faithful that, God will provide for you, it will. Just like what happened to me when I lose my money. Okay? But in a hard way, I produce it by having clients. Okay? I'm really very thankful and happy if you're one of them. Continue on trusting yourself. Don't focus too much on your ego. You can achieve greater things in life. You can do it, they say. Okay, so is there anything else? They said relax, okay? You are loved by the divine, and the divine hears your cries, hears your fears, and they love you, and They want you to move on from the pain of the past. It's now over. It's now time to wake up. Open your eyes to the truth that you can do everything you desired of. You can manifest your life. You can win this game. Okay, continue uplifting yourself. So, is there anything else? They said that's it. So thank you for watching those who chose pile number 2, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose pile number 3, which is the Angel of Wisdom, the Emperor card, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see what's going on with your career, pile number 3. So here is the overall theme. You got all that glitters. You love to play pretend according to the angels that you're rich, though you don't really have that much, but we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 3, commencing November 11 up to November 17, 2019. Avoid making or playing games with others, the angels say. Because I feel like most people doesn't like the way that you act. That's what I'm sensing as well. You could be somebody whom is like the emperor, who's standing in your power, but the angels say please release your ego. Don't think of yourself as something that is highly than others, because the angels say if you're like that, they might, get your income, or you will lose money suddenly. Avoid overreacting according to the angels to others, because I feel like you think that people like you because of your abundance, and you're fearful that they may get your money, or they may get what you have. Because I feel like these people are, what do you call this? You're losing these people because of the way that you treat them or you view them, they tell me. They like to give you a lot of cards. Because there's a lot for them to say to you, according to the angels. One more for magic. Okay, one more. They say remember to relax your ego. Because it's causing pain and anxiety to others, the angels say, and some of you don't realize the truth that you're hurting. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 3, commencing November 11 up to November 17, 2019. Shuffle these things, so let's see. You have anxiety of people pulling you down or mistreating you. That's why you let your ego up front. Reminds me of my twin flame. So this is the overall energy. So what is the outcome? This is upright, they say. We'll clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. One more shuffle, they say. My head hurts a lot with your reading, guys. And I feel like, you're overreacting to those you think that they can't be your friend because they will use you for money. Avoid thinking that way because you're avoiding some good people in your life whom has a good intention for you and whom is your friend for life. But since you're rejecting them, you're losing a lot of friends. Your colleagues wants to call you, wants to be with you, but I feel like you're ignoring them for some reason because you think they will use you for money. They will use your abundance, your joy, your happiness, your abundance. And I feel like some of them wants to be your friend. And they are afraid of you because you're someone whom is, I'm sensing, out of place. You could be somebody whom is alone as always. You could be a boss of a company. So anyway, here is the overall energy you got on track. So I feel like you're someone who's successful when it comes to your career. But with the on track, here you're hiding the fact that you're not accelerating. And I feel like what you portray to the world is that things are moving well with your life. You travel, but then I feel like you have trouble with travel expenses. If you love to travel, that could be. Anyway, here is your first card, caught in the ruins. So I feel here that you release your attachment to anyone. You don't want to get caught. That's what I'm sensing. And some people wants to be friends, and I feel like you're avoiding it so that you may not have this anxiety that they will get your money. So with the verse here, I'm viewing it as something to do with your past. There could be a past of yours that you feel hurt, you feel betrayed by someone that is your karmic. That's what I'm sensing, and you're not happy about it. That's why your loving energy before became in reverse. Like, that is how you're transformed when those things happen to you. You became somebody who's not giving and not loving anymore because somebody cheated on you, somebody used you for money. That's why you release yourself from these people. I think that you're someone who's in a hermit mode, not really with others. So with the Queen of Roses here, I feel like a lot of people are, trying to get your attention, trying to be your friend, but I feel like you're more focused on what you have rather than others, on your career, on your business. That's what you're focused on. So the next is the War of the Roses here. So I feel like some people will try to manifest you or win your trust. But I think that, with this kind of card, there's a stick and there's a sword. What do you think will win? The sword. And I feel like you portray somebody like the King of Swords or Queen of Swords, like you stand in your power, you can do business alone, and so forth. And I think that, you will fight these people. You don't want them. That is what you might do. Like, they try to, win your heart, win your trust, but you're avoiding them. You cut them off. but your intention was just to be friends, what was just to start a new beginning, or something that is, about your trust, but you're not trusting them. As you can see again with the King of Swords, as I told you before. And with the up in the air, you could be someone who is single. If you have a family, if you have a partner, you're focused on yourself. Okay? And whomever your partner is, you're loyal to them. But I feel like with the future card here, I feel like you think that someday, even your wife, even your partner will leave you. That's why you're detached yourself. Reminds me of Aquarius energy. Some Aquarius are detached. Okay? And I'm not pertaining to a lot, but I think some of them are detached, to be honest, to their lover, because I encounter a lot of certain things. And, if you're an Aquarius and you're not detached, well, good for you. Could be in your chart, that sign is not that much, but unfortunately, some people are detached. I'm not saying that you're an Aquarius to be detached, but, you could be that detached person from others because of your anxiety and pain of the past, that somebody betrayed you, as I see with your reading. Now, with this balance card, I feel like, you're happy with what you achieve, but I feel with the World card here, what's holding you back is that anxiety and pain of the past. You need to let that go. Be at peace with yourself and harmony with others as well. So with the Muse here, I feel here that somebody will, try to win your trust. Really, they're not gonna stop you, to bug you, to be honest. In your workplace could be, because we talk about career here. And you're not at peace about it. I feel like, some people really wants your help and you're not giving it to them. It reminds me of my, the father of my ex-husband. He's an Aquarius, by the way, but I don't mean that all Aquarius are like that. He's kind of detached to his family. And what happened is that, this person has all his kids graduated in college, and he said that his task is done and now it's time for me to enjoy my life. So what he did was, he has a condominium, he stays there, and he don't share the abundance with the kids anymore, because for him, they're already grown up. So that's why he started to be alone, be happy. So I feel like, probably some that is like your kids, they need your attention, they need your love. Could be some people could be your family, could be your colleagues, wanting your attention, and I feel like you didn't give them the love that they want, or some justice. That's what I'm sensing as well, because I feel like within this week you might have a war or heart-to-heart conversation with these people that are trying to get into your life. So the next card is Winter. So I think that within this week, you try to get away from the world, from these people, because you're gonna have a fight, as you can see here. So what's gonna happen is that some of you, it could be about family matters, business matters, even about partnerships in business, colleagues could be. And I feel like it's gonna make you dramatic, okay? And I feel that, within this week, you're gonna purge about your sadness that you want a partner in life if you don't have a partner. Or if you're married already, you dream of, having a new partnership. That could be because you're detached with your partner, whomever you have. Okay? That could be. And you will have an alone time to think this over. So next is the lightning bolt. So what I have here, guys, is that you are somebody who doesn't want to get controlled by others. That's what I see. No matter how much they try, they cannot control you. But deep within you, you're hurting. You feel guilty that you did this to people, that you manipulated. You manipulate them. You manipulate your feelings. And I feel like it's very hard for you to help others. That's what I'm sensing. Because you work hard with your finances, with your business, with your career, and then you think that they will just ask your money. No way, I will not give it to them. That's kind of vibe that I feel for some of you. Now, for the light of the world, I feel like, you're more focused on your business, career, and I feel like, you're not focused on people that is trying to control or manipulate you. So the next is a chess game. So within this week, you will be alone. It keeps on repeating, guys. And I think that you will purge a lot of pain about letting go of people, old patterns. Could be you will have a downfall as well when it comes to money. So please, guys, if you have troubles with money, don't overindulge yourself, or you will have this tower moment and you will have a fallout. Next card is Fated Meeting Reverse. So I think that within this week, you will also contemplate if you're with the right partner. That's what I'm sensing. If you have kids with this partner, you might demand for a divorce. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like, some of you might cheat. I don't know why it became a love reading. Some of you might cheat if you have a partner. But it comes out. Sorry. Probably they want to tell you. So this is the outcome. So you have Hilarion here. So even though you're surrounded by people, you're always alone in your business, in your career. And I think that, even though you have everything, I feel like you always feel empty-handed. You always feel like you're not happy of what you achieved. That's how you feel. And with the High Priestess and also the Magician card, I think that you guys, is not manifesting the life that you want. I just think that you're not listening to your intuition, you're not listening to your heart of what's the missing piece. You need to look within so that you can be empowered again with your passion, because I feel like, even though you're busy with your career, with your work, building your money, I feel like you're not happy and satisfied. And sometimes you question about it. Why? I can achieve anything. Deep within me, I'm not satisfied and happy. Why not talk to God? Why not listen to your heart? What is missing? Don't always base it on your ego. Because I feel like you have a pain and anxiety, and you hide yourself from the world. That's what I'm sensing, because you think that they will use you for money. They will use your abundance and so forth. And avoid thinking those things, the angels say, or else it will bug you for life. So the next card is Reflection. So what I have here, guys, is that you need to reflect according to the angels. This is one of the outcome. Try to at least listen to your heart and let go of your emperor energy and also your cutting self. You're cutting others off, and I feel like, you need to transform into somebody whom is now listening to your heart rather than your ego. And I feel like you will start to realize that you let go of the past that you're hurt. And I feel with the Seven of Pentacles, if you overindulge, you will realize that you are upset with yourself because you overindulge, you spent your money. But I feel like you'll have to overindulge. That's what I'm sensing. Because you think that even though you overindulge, you're gonna have money. But this money is something that is not there yet. something that is about your salary. So the angels say you might travel within this week or near future, and this might happen to you. Like you might overindulge and lose a lot of money, and you're not worried because you have a money coming. And the angels say, I need to, share this to you about the story of my twin flame. We got together when he lost his job. Suddenly, he lost it. He didn't expect that, that school will not approve his, renewal of contract. Suddenly, it wasn't approved and he didn't expect it. Now, since he don't have a job anymore, what happened is that he has debts to pay. And he don't have savings to pay it. So what happened to him, he got a dilemma on how to pay the bills. So in your end, guys, even though you overindulge, please be advised to save your money. And don't always expect this illusion that money will come forward. Because someday you might have that downfall to wake you up that you need to save money. Okay? Not only overindulge yourself. Next outcome is community reverse. So I feel like, some of you will release yourself from other people. If you have a partnership, guys, you might end up broken with them because you will left them. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like, if you were in a workplace, I feel like, you're not gonna get along with others. You will remain the same as a hermit. Alone. Anyway, let's see about the magic cards. What does the magic cards want to tell us? You have a lot of cards. They gave you a lot. Don't worry, I'll explain it to you. So, I think that you think that people are wicked, okay? That's around you, that's why you don't open up to them. Because could be you got betrayed in the past, that's why you're avoiding others. And with this despise, I think that people kind of think this way to you, that you despise them. You think that they are, in a tournament with you, and with the potential here, I'm seeing that you see yourself as somebody that's higher, that has a potential, that has everything together, and you think that people are gonna steal your works, steal your secrets here. Could be you're afraid of, thieves. That's what I'm sensing. Because you're good at manifesting abundance. And they say if you're good at manifesting abundance, it means that you need to share it to the world. And that is your lightwork job here on earth. And you're somebody who is thinking this way of others, okay? You're judging others from afar. And with the wishing well, I think that, you overcome obstacles. That's why now you're reaping, those things. You're reaping those things that you work hard on, okay? That's why your wishes are fulfilled. You're successful and happy with your life. But then the angels say you need to heal your inner shadow. Okay, because I feel like, whatever happened in the past, it's controlling you for who you are. And it's making you like a dominant figure. Life be my shield. So you shield yourself from others because of your experience. That's why they ask you to forgive the past. Not everyone is evil, not everyone is wicked, and you're just accusing them of something that is false. That's why you're hiding yourself from them, because I feel like you're listening to your ego rather than to your heart. And with the High Priestess here, I feel like you need to get rid of those things, your ego that is thinking negatively of others. Try to see them based on their attitude and not always base it on the past. Past is past, now is present, so live in the present. And not everyone is evil. Everyone has a defect or some negative attitude, okay? It's just, it's just there, and even you have, right? So why not, try to minimize what you're doing that's judging others and so forth, because I feel like because you're like this, you're standing in your power, you have abundance, you think everyone will steal it from you. You think everyone is a karmic. That's why you put your defenses up. And with the last hours could be, this is what happened to you. You're just worried that, what you spend time to on rebuilding your life will be gone. That's what I'm sensing here. Because you reach your dream and you have this abundance, you're afraid of users, because this is my user card. I read this for you. Silumgar delights in repurposing the treasures of other clans to serve his own ravenous greed. So you're not really wanting to have friends, because I feel like somebody used you could be, and you don't want what you work on for will go to waste. And the angels ask you to listen to others. Okay, my battle cry reaches ears far keener than yours. So what I mean here is that, there could be people involved here. That's why they're so desperate to get your attention. They could need your help because they see that you're someone who's abundant and have it all together. And I feel like it is your light work job to help these people, because I feel like, you make known to the world that you're abundant. And I feel like you're afraid that they might ambush you or use your money. And with a voice here and memory, I think that you need to hear these people out. And these people also say to you that they need your help. But I think that you're rejecting them because of the memories of the past. That is putting a weight on you to help others, and you really hate ambush, as you can see. And this monster might eat your riches. That's what you see the unexpected. That's why you're running away from others. You detach yourself from them and you're escaping them whenever they ask help, and even your family who needs help, okay, because they try to get your attention, but you're busy focusing on fulfilling your dreams. Passway arrows. So what I have here is that you're somebody whom kinda selfish type, the angels say, because of what happened to you in the past. Let that go, okay? Because it's hurting others, and it's even hurting, who gave the abundance to you. Remember that it all came from God, and not just because you have this, skill to build something. Why not see the source? Why not see why you're abundant? Why not, do your task on earth? Titanic grows and return to nature. So this tells me that you should be returning to your original form. Because what is this? Okay, remember Cinderella. How did they form that courage? How did they form that, ride? By a pumpkin. So what happened to the pumpkin after 12 midnight is it turned into a pumpkin again. So that is what I want you to do, is to humble, because if not, this might happen to you. You might have a downfall, because that is your karma, the angels say. Because some of you could be using your finances to manifest or manipulate others. And I feel like these people are trying to tickle your heart to, ask help. And I think that, because you cling on to the past, like they might, use you, they might abuse your kindness. I think that you're overindulging your abundance. You're wasting it only on yourself. And it's only on your mind that playing tricks on you. Okay? And with the House of War here, I also sense that if ever they will come towards you, you will fight them. Because I think you're protecting your property. You're protecting what you work hard for. And with change your path, I'm sensing here that whenever people needs your help because they see your abundance, you're moving away from them. And with the unity here and the light, I think that, you need to be somebody who's open for unity because you're someone who's closed off and you don't have any... if you have a lover, you could be detached from your lover. Or if you have kids even, and they say that they are asking you to be reunited with your family members, could be they need your help and you're not helping. They say, light, she parts the clouds so sunlight can reach even the darkest layers and the keyest tombs. So what it tells me is that people see you as their hope. That's what I'm sensing, especially your relatives that needs your unity or your help. I was not convinced you had a soul until I saw it for myself. So what I want you to do is instead of judging others right away, why not look within what they are? Okay? Because some people are good, others are wicked, and not all are wicked. The angels say, you're too high. Please, humble yourself. Because the more that you're trying to take the ladder, the harder you will fall. And they say, to avoid a tower moment that will happen in your life, please help others. You have a treasure here. And I feel like you're a leader. You could be a boss. That's why you're kind of like that. You're closed off from others. You're hermit. You're not getting along with people. That could be. So it's turning into a pumpkin. So I feel like if you continue on doing this, they might get your abundance. What do I mean is that you might have a tower moment, guys. So please turn into a pumpkin. Turn into what you really are. Okay? And this is an imagination card. And as I told you, you could be overindulging and you think that, hey, I will have money in the future. So please avoid doing that. Start saving your money and start helping others as well. Give God a reason why He should bring you that abundance. Because if not, let's see what happens. Tower moment happened to others so that they may learn a lesson. And I think that you have that task on earth to give. So please, guys, open your heart. Okay? And I feel like because you portray to the world that you have money, you have abundance. But what happens if it's blown away? Okay? The angels say, avoid doing this. Avoid posting in social media that you're rich, you're happy with your life, you're overindulging, you're traveling. And to be honest, you're losing a lot of money. And they say, because of what you portray to the world, that's why a lot of people are coming to you and asking you for money. Okay? So, anyway, the angels say, angel of wisdom, use your wisdom. Be an emperor. You're a boss, you're a leader. And it doesn't mean that, even to others, such as your family, you see yourself as a boss. Because, my ex-husband's father is kind of a boss and he thinks that he's still a boss inside the house. He doesn't have really feelings for others. So, please, if your family members needs help, help them. They're your family. Why are you rejecting them? Okay? So, anyway, Start saving your own money right now, the angels say. And to avoid that downfall, you must learn to give money. You need to learn how to share your abundance. And remember to pray to God, to say thank you for everything that you reach. And not always that your egotistical mind will say that it is based on your efforts. God provides for you for a reason, and try to find that reason from within. And not always thinking like you have a goal to travel around the world, to do this and that. Well, how about others? Okay? I think that, you really need to prepare. Reminds me of that homily last Sunday. That homily last Sunday, the priest said there was a certain saint that got famous because she placed a skull on her desk. And that skull reminds her of death. So, whenever you're being reminded of death, think that is your last day. You need to be a good person. You need to do your light work job. Because if you can't do it, and suddenly you died, what face will you see? Or what will you tell God? What will you tell the heavens? What you provide for the world? Okay, don't reason out to me that because your past, it's your past. Okay, you experience those hurt, those pain, so that you may have a compassionate heart. Because to be honest, I experienced that having money and asking others for help. And nobody helped me. But it didn't make me into something that is evil. It made me into someone who's, compassionate of others, because I know how it feels to have no money at all. Okay? So don't wait for the tower moment to happen in your life before you change. If you don't want it to happen, then now change your life, change your lifestyle, start helping others. You earn a lot of money for a purpose. It's not only for self-indulging. Okay, release that, please. So here are the advice for you. You got the Age of Light. You've been trained. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So the angels say, you're someone who is made really as a leader. They say, and you're being trained on to be a good leader. They say. So the next is protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. So this could be you, okay? You could be someone who's so close off of others, and you're just protecting yourself. But then the angels say, it's now time to let go of this fear, okay, to avoid protecting yourself, creating boundaries, because that is too much. And with too much protection, with walls, reminds me of Trump wanting to build that wall, right? And some people think it's, not good. And what will people say about you if you don't give? Right? You're selfish and so forth. And I think that you got used to it. But the angels say, ask yourself, why are you protecting yourself? Why are you hiding the fact that you have a heart tickle? Like your heart is calling you to give. Okay? And I feel like, there's unnecessary, unnecessary wall that you built. You need to break the walls, the angels say. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. So I think that you're someone who always loves to indulge yourself. You've been alone for a very long time. You've been overindulging, you have abundance. Then they say, so this is what makes you happy, but to be honest, you're not happy with your life. You always think that there's a missing cup. Because a missing cup is for you to give for the world. and you're avoiding it. You're avoiding others, even your family members that needs your help. You don't help them. The angels say, why not help others? Why not see the purpose of your blessings rather than waste it all for yourself? Because it's not right. God gave you abundance for a reason. Next card, share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So you could be someone who's always alone. You don't trust people easily. That could be you. And you're getting bored. You're lonely of where you are. The angels say, why not share yourself, okay? Why not release yourself from your old patterns? The angels say, you're overprotecting yourself and you're creating your own drama with the waters here. Next card, inspiration. Yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. So whatever you are doing, the angels say, just continue on. The angels say, inspiration. So I think that you have a new business plan for some of you. Next is ask for what you want. Clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others helps you avoid misunderstandings and speeds up the process of answered prayers. So I think that God wants you to listen to those people, because I see that within this week, some people will approach you and you will fight them because you're overprotecting yourself. Next card is authenticity. Trust that your real self, whom God created divinely perfect, has the strength and knowledge needed for this situation. So they say that you have trust issues, they say. So the angels say, if you want to attract people that's authentic, then be authentic as well and not play pretend as an emperor when all honesty you don't have abundance. So be authentic, be, who you really are, and be what you portray. And don't travel and brag that you're, successful, you're happy, you have this. They say, it will draw your relatives to you and those people who needs help. Okay? So, whatever you act, there's a certain, things that will happen. So birth, new life such as a baby, an idea, happy news, or an exciting project blossoms within and around you. So could be these people whom is trying to get your attention, could be they have a project in mind and they want you to get involved in it. And they feel like, you're avoiding. But they say that whatever it is that they are saying to you, listen to it, they say, and try to understand rather than, focus on your ego. If you're so egotistical and you don't listen to others, what will happen? There will be misunderstandings, right? And I feel like, guys, you're not psychics. That's what I'm sensing as well. Don't play pretend that you are, like you know their intentions, because they didn't tell you yet their intentions. Why not listen to them? Okay? Could be their intention is good. You're not just focusing on, what they have in mind. So, let's see others. Other cards is attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So I feel like, deep within you're crying. You have a fear of others taking your abundance. And I think that, that's why you separate yourself from the world. They say you're not alone, okay? Because I feel here that, look at it, you're sad deep within because you don't have friends, you're not close to anyone. And God said that He created others so that nobody will get bored. Like, Eve is created for Adam so that Adam may have somebody around. That is what you need to remember. I'm not saying that you need to have a partner. I'm saying that, God don't want you to feel this way. If only you open up your heart to accept friends, family even, and colleagues, if you learn how to listen, you will be a good boss. Then the next card is energy flows where my intention goes. So I feel like you really have a good manifestation, manifestation when it comes to abundance. They say whatever you focus on will grow. But I feel like, you need to rebuild your intention, because I think that your intention only to save money is for yourself only. Now remember, the more that you try to keep for yourself, the more that there will be judgment, and reminds me of that karma card in magic cards that I have here. And it reminds me of one of Jesus' parables about a rich man whom hides all his, abundance, his harvest for himself. And what happened that night is that God took his life. And God said to him that he was foolish to keep it all for himself. And you don't even know where that abundance came from. So if you ask God for abundance, why not say, I always pray for this to God, that please send forth abundance to my empty cup so that I may be able to help more people on earth. With your divine light and love, through me, His works will be fulfilled on earth. So why not pray that prayer? And start, giving to others instead of just overindulging for yourself. You might end up penniless if you don't have, if you don't save for yourself or for others. If you really have bad intentions, it might be taken to you. That's why it's important for you to release your ego, the angels say. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So start first by prayer and meditation, and also open up your heart, please, the angels say. And also with the color here reminds me of water. Let your tears cry, or tears flow through your eyes, and also pray to God and to have mercy on you, that you have been keeping all this money for your self-indulgence. And try to pray to God, please God, help me open my heart to give. Help me open my heart so I can be able to wake up and listen to you even more, even better. So I'll be a good person. I won't self-indulge. I will also be given to others instead of just me in this world. Next card is Joy, is the ultimate creator. So I feel like this is you. You're creating your abundance and you're using your money for your own joy. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. So you're being called on to choose love, because I feel like you're in fear of other people. And I think that this time around, you need to love others as well. And if you have a business, have that heart to love others, the angels say. Don't just, we also need to have a heart for your employees, the angels say, and don't treat them like they should act like a robot, because they have feelings as well. And if you're that loving energy, you will have that good vibe in your office, the angels say. Because if you continue on moving like a robot without heart, without emotions, what kind of person are you? They said. So, you have a heart for a reason. Now, why not choose love? And you just encountered those pain in the past. It's the past. Okay? It's the past. Let that go. It's not you. You used to be a giving person, and what happened? the angels say. You're being called on to God to be what? Giving. My fearless freedom lights up the world. So I feel here that you're a free person and you don't want to be attached to anyone. You're detached to the world, and I feel like, you act like you're fearless, you could travel. Why not take away that fear of people away from you? Why not, instead of thinking negatively, why not say to yourself, God given me abundance to help others and not just to overindulge myself. Okay, remember to give. Remember to choose love. Remember to love others, okay? And as long as you have faith in God, no tower moment will happen. As long as you know your purpose on earth, that is what you need to follow before you die. Because if you failed, you will be in this world again. Okay, you will relearn again these lessons. Alright, so is there anything else? They said that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose pile number 3, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.